You're not exhausted. You're not burnout. You're not too busy. You're just comfortable. And deep down, you know it. You're not tired. You're addicted to easy. Addicted to shortcuts. Addicted to dopamine hits. Addicted to scrolling, snoozing, and settling. The truth is harsh, but it will set you free. Most people aren't overworked. They're underchallenged. They're bored. They're soft. They're numb by ease. You've trained your brain to avoid effort, to escape the slightest discomfort, to quit when it gets hard, when it gets real. You've built a lifestyle of convenience, but it's killing your growth. You wake up tired, not because you've earned it, but because your soul is restless. You feel drained, not from pursuit, but from avoidance. You're overstimulated and underfulfilled. Think about it. You scroll more than you read. You binge more than you build. You complain more than you create. You daydream more than you execute. You want the results without the process. You want the reward without the work. You want change without challenge. You say you're tired, but what you really mean is, I'm tired of pretending I'm trying. Deep down, you know you haven't given it your all. Not even close. You've got unused potential gathering dust. You've got ideas you never acted on. Dreams you've buried under comfort. Talent you've numbed with routine. But here's the wake-up call. Ease is a lie. It promises peace, but delivers emptiness. It lures you in, then traps you in mediocrity. And the longer you stay comfortable, the harder it becomes to face the real work. Every time you take the easy route, you reinforce weakness. Every excuse you make, that's another rep of mental laziness. Every time you hit snooze, you're training yourself to delay your destiny. You weren't built for easy. Your ancestors fought to survive. They endured storms, wars, hunger, pain. They didn't have the luxury of easy. And here you are, paralyzed by minor discomforts, scared of sweat, afraid of failing, waiting for motivation like it's a miracle. But you don't need motivation. You need discipline. You need to remember who you are. You're not here to live a small life. Not to scroll, not to coast, not to just get by. You are here to build, to grow, to rise. But that requires the opposite of ease. It requires discomfort. It requires discipline. It requires doing the hard things, daily. The gym when you're tired. The work when you don't feel like it. The silence when the world is noisy. The focus when distractions call your name. That's where transformation lives, on the other side of easy. You want confidence? Earn it. You want peace? Build it. You want purpose? Pursue it. Nothing worthwhile is handed to you. And no, it won't always feel good. Growth hurts. Discipline stings. Success is inconvenient. But so is regret. So is mediocrity. So is waking up one day realizing you never truly lived. So stop lying to yourself. You're not tired. You're not unlucky. You're not stuck. You're just used to taking the path of least resistance. And that path leads nowhere. So take your power back. Make your bed. Do the reps. Read the book. Say no to distraction. Say yes to discomfort. Because on the other side of all the things you've been avoiding, that's where your best self lives. Not the version of you that wants to be great. The version that works for it. That shows up daily. That chooses growth over comfort. Purpose over pleasure. Discipline over dopamine. You were made for more. You know that. So act like it. You're not tired. You're just addicted to easy. And it's time to break the habit.